Welcome everyone to the first ever Pokemon Trading Card Game Awards. The first hosted by me, that is. Today we'll be looking back at everything that the Pokemon TCG has had to offer in the year 2025, and I will be announcing what I believe to be the greatest parts. Now, these winners were all selected by me, however, I tried to look at the nominees as objectively as possible so that I could deliver an authentic experience. In the future, I would like to have these decided by a vote, but to do that I'm going to need you to subscribe to the channel so I have a big enough audience. And with all of that out of the way, let's look at the categories for tonight's event. We have the Set of the Year award in 3 different sectors: the collectors, the competitive scene, and the overall winner. After that, we have the Best Card Artwork of the Year, with a community favourite and my personal choice. The Best EX Card of the Year for the competitive scene. The Best Trainer Card of the Year. The Best Card for competitive play overall. Both the Best New and Continuing Decks. And finally, the Overall Deck of the Year. Now, let's get into the nominees for Set of the Year for collectors. We have Prismatic Evolutions, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Black Ball, White Flare, Mega Evolution, and Phantasmal Flames. And you may have guessed just who might be winning this award. The award for Best Collector Set of 2025 goes to Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, it was pretty obvious, wasn't it? It was really just the biggest set that we've had this year, especially for how it kind of ruined everything. But there was some incredible artwork from that set, some really cool cards. Not so much on the competitive side, but speaking of the competitive side, we have the best set for the competitive scene. And same nominees once again: Prismatic, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Black Ball, White Flare, Mega Evolution, and Phantasmal Flames. And my award for Best Competitive Set of the Year is going to Mega Evolution. It was the start of a brand new era in the TCG. It introduced a new mechanic in Mega Evolution EX, and while a lot of the cards were a lot more underwhelming than we expected, I still decided to give it this award because, having a look at all of the cards in the set, it is by far the best one. It has introduced so many cards that have changed up the game, and that is why I gave it the award. And finally, for the best overall set, combining both collectors and competitive players, I'm giving it to Mega Evolution once again, because this set had some really nice cards, some really good collector's items, I guess you might say. Some really good cards for playing, good cards for collecting, some really nice artwork, an incredibly fun set. Moving on into our second category here, we have Best Card Artwork. Now this one is more subjective, so that's why I've decided to choose a personal choice, and what I think the community would agree is probably the best artwork. And not what I would necessarily say, but what seems to be the most popular option. So our nominees for Best Card Artwork are Umbreon EX Special Illustration Rare from Prismatic Evolutions, Obsession EX from Journey Together, Misty Psyduck Art Rare from Destined Rivals, Team Rocket's Moltres EX from Destined Rivals, Zekrom EX SIR from Black and Bolt, Mega Gardevoir EX SIR from Mega Evolutions, Mega Latias EX SIR from the same set, and finally Mega Charizard X EX SIR from Phantasmal Flames. And for the community choice, I have gone with the Umbreon EX, and for my choice, I have gone with the Mega Latias. Now Umbreon obviously is always huge when it gets a cool card, and this year was no different. Prismatic Evolutions really kind of messed everything up with that Umbreon, especially now going for hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. And for my choice, the Mega Latias, is drawn by Akira Egawa, who is my favourite artist in the Pokemon TCG. Their art is incredible. I don't think the community would necessarily agree that in terms of artwork this is the best card, but for me, I just love the artwork. Latias, not a Pokemon that I love, but it's just the nicest, in my opinion. Moving on to a more competitive targeted category, we have the best EX card for the competitive TCG that was released in 2025. Let's take a look at the nominees. We have Lily's Clefairy EX from Journey Together, Genesect EX from Black Bolt, Mega Absol EX from Mega Evolution, Mega Kangaskhan EX from Mega Evolution, Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX from Destined Rivals, and Jellicent EX from White Flare. Now, these nominees were made a little while ago, so while you may think that a certain card deserves to win, what I said might be different. So I will just tell you that now. This has been made in advance. So my winner that I've chosen for best EX card is Genesect EX. These are the cards on the list here. Very good, I will say. All of them very playable. But Genesect EX is one of the things that allowed Goldengo EX, which is one of my favorite decks, to just absolutely blow every other deck out of the water for a good while. And it was just such a good card that I had to give it to Goldengo. Without it, I don't think it could have been at the top like it was. Moving on to a similar category here, we have Best Trainer Card released this year. Let's look at our nominees. We have Lily's Determination from Mega Evolution, Air Balloon reprinted in Black Bolt, Brave Bangle from White Flare, Tool Scrapper from that set as well, Forest of Vitality from Mega Evolution, and Levincia from Journey Together. I've decided to give this one to probably an obvious one, Lily's Determination. Just such a powerful card. Being able to shuffle your head into your deck, draw 6 cards. But if you haven't taken a prize card, you draw 8, which is an incredible card. And easily it can easily be put into any deck. Literally, any deck can play this. Whether or not it's the best idea to put in any deck is debatable, but I would say it can be played best in anything. And it's so versatile that it's just my choice for best trainer card. Air Balloon, very, very powerful. I would probably say that is second place. Very, very good card. It was good when it was first printed. Every time it's been in the game, been very good. Now moving on to best competitive card overall from the entire year. Let's have a look. We have Budu from Prismatic Evolutions, very powerful. Lily's Clefairy EX making its second nomination here. Genesect EX also with that second nominee. Black Bolt. Air Balloon from Black Bolt, returning once again. Lunatone from Mega Evolution, first nomination. Mega Absol EX from Mega Evolution, returning from the EX award. Same with Mega Kangaskhan from the same set, and Lily's Determination from the last award. And look, this might be a bit crazy, but I've decided to give this to Lily's Determination once again. Like I said, a card that is just so playable in so many decks, compared to a lot of these cards, which are really only limited to 1 or maybe 2 archetypes. Lily's Determination is playable in just about anything. It is just so versatile. It's an incredible draw supporter. These other cards, very good, and definitely deserve some kind of spotlight. But Lily's Determination just beats them all, in my opinion, and I think most people would agree. Now, speaking of archetypes, we are going to be looking at the best new deck in the TCG. So these are decks that the main focus of them was released in the year 2025. And our nominees are Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX, Mega Absol Box, Terra Box, End Zoroark EX, Larion EX, and Ethan's Tide Explosion. And I have given this one to Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. Very, very powerful deck. I know some people would argue that Mega Absol Box is definitely up there. The same with Terra Box, same with Zoroark. All of these decks are very good. But I think that Marnie's Grimmsnarl is probably the best, or at least at the time of recording this. Mega Absol, definitely a very close second, but that's my opinion. Next up, we have our second to last award of the show. And I feel like the winner of this one is not really going to surprise anyone. So these are decks where the core of them originated in a year that's not 2025, so 2023 or 2024, but they are still around and still doing incredible. So we have Charizard EX, the Dark-type Terra, Dragapult EX, Goldengo EX, Raging Bolt EX, Silverledge EX, and God of War EX. Now I know what you're thinking, it's pretty obvious, But the winner here is God of War EX. As much as it pains me to say it, God of War is just so incredible as a deck. There was no way I was giving it to anything else. I don't like God of War. I'll be for real here. I don't enjoy it. It's not for me, but I can't deny that it is just the best continuing deck. And for our final category, we have 6 decks, all competing for the best deck currently playable in 2025. So let's take a look, shall we? We have Mega Absol Box, new deck in 2025, Dragapult EX, returning from 2024, Marnie's Grimstyle EX, a brand new deck, God of War EX, existing all the way since back in 2023, the same with Goldengo EX and Charizard. Now, the answer is probably once again obvious. I have to give it to God of War EX. I've been playing the card game for a couple years, a few years now, and I have never seen a deck that has been quite as consistent as God of War. I know that that's probably debatable if you look back in further history, but in the time that I've been playing, I've never seen a deck quite like God of War. It is just unstoppable, it seems. And when that rotation finally hits next year, it's going to be incredible for all of us God of War haters. And all the God of War players are going to go cry in a corner. But I have to say, it is the best deck of the 2025 current format. And those are the winners of the Pokemon Trading Card Game Awards 2025. Or at least decided by me, looking through the most objective lens as possible. Obviously, maybe you disagree with me, but these are my picks. Let's just run through them one last time. Best set for collectors, Prismatic Evolutions. Best set overall and for the competitive scene is Mega Evolution. Best card art, Umbreon EX from Prismatic Evolutions, but my personal pick, Mega Latias EX from Mega Evolution. The best EX card for the competitive game is Genesect EX. The best trainer card is Lily's Determination. The best competitive card overall is also Lily's Determination. The best new deck introduced in 2025 is Marnie's Grimstyle EX. The best continuing and overall deck is God of War EX from Scarlet and Violet base set. And those are our winners. So, thank you once again for watching this video and supporting the first ever Pokemon TCG Awards. And I will be back next year for the 2026 Pokemon Trading Card Game Awards. It's already looking like an incredible year. Another year of Mega Evolution sets. And I can't wait to dive into them when they come out. But that's next time. So, let's wrap up tonight's show. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been an incredible time. And I'll see you next year. Hopefully, we can get that community vote running. I'll see you then.